To bring a group of students out on a glacier who've never been there before, the very first thing you have to think about is what is the glacier you're going to and what are the dangers associated with it. We bring the stretch out to British Columbia and Alberta, where we walk on glaciers, in particular on the Athabasca Glacier. My name's Bob Hawley. I'm an associate professor at Dartmouth, and I'm in the Department of Earth Sciences. I'm a glaciologist. I'm teaching glaciology on the Earth Sciences off-campus program, which is called the Stretch. Athabasca is a very safe glacier. It's among the most visited glaciers in North America. It still contains hidden dangers, and so what I pay attention to is making sure that I stress what are the things that are dangerous and stress that they need to pay attention to me when we're on the ice. Students gain two very important things from being on a glacier, even if they've already taken a glaciology class. Several of the students that are on this stretch were in my glaciology class last spring. They told me that they had visualized the glacier all wrong. We spend a lot of time in glaciology class deriving the equations of motion for how a glacier works and how a glacier moves, but I don't spend a lot of time in class showing them fancy pictures. This allows them to actually see the glacier up close and actually experience what a glacier is like. Our first day on the ice, our goals are to get the students comfortable walking on ice. Many people have never walked on a glacier before. In fact, I think most of them had never walked on a glacier before. The other very important component that they get out of this that they can't get in the classroom is the ability to make actual measurements on a glacier. There are three things that people want to know about these big ice sheets. One of them is, what have they done in the past? One is, what are they going to do in the future? And one of them is, what are they doing right now? There are lots of new high-tech instruments that geophysicists use to make measurements on glaciers. It's very easy to just go straight to those high-tech instruments, and the science that's behind the instrument gets lost in all of the button pushing. So I like to bring it back to the basics, and we start with simple surveying techniques. And how much can we get from simple surveying techniques and knowing a little bit of math? We can actually determine the thickness of the glacier and the velocity of the glacier. One of the more majestic parts of the glacier is an ice fall. Ice fall is a part of the glacier where it's flowing over a bedrock step, and the ice is trying to stretch, but it can't keep up, and so the ice breaks apart into these great crevasses. These crevasses are beautiful, but they're also treacherous. So when we go up towards the ice fall, I always scout on ahead a few days earlier to make sure that I can find a safe route. And in addition, I make sure that the students have ropes and understand how to walk with the rope and how to step with an ice axe and crampons to safely walk into the ice fall. One of the things that's great for me is that I get to experience going to a glacier for the first time every year. So when I get to see these students and how excited they are to walk up into the ice fall as we did today, and just how incredibly amazed they are at what they're looking at, it makes it all fresh again.